This man he got such an attitude. Like, it was so crazy. And so he was like, well, I'm finna shower. Okay, so I was gonna wait till he got out the shower to say my goodbyes and then leave. So after about 15 minutes, you're a man. What are you in the shower for this long for? I go and I look. Do you know I peel the curtains back and he's sitting in the tub with the shower on. And I was like, I cannot. I cannot do this. Like, I just grabbed all my stuff quickly and I went home.
He's sitting in the tub.
He's sitting in the tub. This is like a movie, y'all. I cannot make this up. He was sitting in the tub and the shower was running. And he was just like, yo, I swear.
Hey, he had some shit on his mind, huh?
Oh my God.
Because I was leaving.
Hey, he shouldn't have did that.
Wait. You told him you was leaving.
I told all my friends. Oh, yeah. That's the first phone call. I'm calling Indigo.
Son said to me, his stepmom said, Dad, you don't run nothing around here.
Let's come here.
Fuck your stupid ass. Oh. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?
Ooh, the container is everything. I said, yeah, but she's running it the way I want it done. Like, why do I have to speak? Like, if this is done the way I prefer, the way I like it, why do I have to speak? The greatest respect, the greatest flex as a man, when you could not be home and your household runs like you're there, but you're not there. That's out of respect. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But if you're a man and you leave your household, oh, he gone now. We can be together.
Yeah.
That's disrespect.
Okay.
I like it.
I like
See what
that.
I'm saying? So when it comes to leading, if she's leading in the direction that we already decided and she's running things, I'm good with that because I can go do something else.
As a woman, you're supposed to be able to dial back on a lot of the tasks that you have to handle. He's not going to let you dial back on those tasks. He's going to let you handle all them tasks on your own because you was doing it anyway. Like, why would I come in and help at all? Like, seriously. And so, forgive me, but that's the normal man that's running around. So, also, a lot of these girls, I had the luxury of growing up with my dad. A lot of these girls ain't got daddies. So they don't know what an alpha male or what a strong man looks like. So they're subject to deal with the beta males. And if you ask me, that's why girls started trying girls. I mean, you act like girls anyway, so why not figure out how to eat? Never mind.
What you mean by that? Clarify that?
Yeah, let's go.
They need to know, like, maybe they don't. Like,
We
when
about
you
to-
say these words,
We about to get
alpha
in the
and
bad
beta.
shower.
The
You
beta
a young
male
lady,
has
so
the beta male has a lot of feelings.
Okay.
He's got a lot of feelings, and he doesn't know how to articulate them.
You know what I'm saying? Can't get a fool for them.
Jay Cameron.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
What's up, my people?
Hi.
What's up,
We
bro?
back, man.
Yeah.
Been a while.
We going old school?
Yeah, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
We have good shows when y'all do old school.
Oh, okay.
It ain't that old, but okay.
Yeah.
It ain't that old.
Where the energy at? Where the energy at? Let's go. We live.
You talking about we live.
But we are live. What?
How
I'm
you
excited.
doing?
I'm
Yeah.
excited for
Tell us
today's
something
topic, y'all. I actually told a few people to tune in because they're actually going through kind of specifics that we're gonna go over. So this will be fun.
Okay.
I don't wanna, dive right into it.
Just tell somebody something good or help them or encourage them. Somebody might have a long Thursday.
All right, y'all.
Traffic, kids, husbands, significant others, bad news. Give them
Those are a
something.
lot of different categories.
I know.
I'm gonna give you a some general positivity. You have a voice. Your voice should be heard. Keep in mind, there's a way to be heard. Whether it's an email, whether it's a formal text message, there's a way to be heard. Do it professionally, but you have a voice. Use it.
Let somebody read that email too before you send it out.
Yes, get somebody to proofread that email because first of all, if it's got any typos in it, it's null and void. And then second, you don't want to come off. You can't hear voice inflection through an email or through text messages. So just have somebody double check it. Make sure it doesn't look like you trying to pounce.
Yeah, people really, really get offended. So all I want to do is say, somebody going through something, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep going forward. Stop looking in the rearview mirror. In the wreck. Just keep going. Pray. Forgive. Start giving. Be in your purpose. And just continue to wake up one day at a time.
Forgiveness is a hard one.
No. It's a choice.
Yes.
Choose.
Sometimes it's a hard choice to make.
No, it's not.
You got to choose. You
Yes,
want to be
it
like
is.
the squirrel? My boy would tell me the story about the squirrel. I'm going to let him say that. Don't be like the squirrel.
I'll let you say that.
Not good. It's your turn
Somebody
anyway.
tell me about this squirrel.
It's your turn. Go ahead, Ken.
I just want to meet him.
Oh, no, you don't.
Girl, you know squirrels just want a nut.
Oh, I don't want to meet the squirrel. No, we don't want to meet the squirrel.
You just said
Was that the story?
No.
I want to know the squirrel story.
It just fit it.
Somebody tell me the squirrel story.
Which one? Which squirrel story?
Oh, the one with making a decision. Good.
Oh. The squirrel got the quickest reflex of any animal on the planet, right?
I actually didn't know that. I appreciate the education.
But you see them dead on the side of the road all the time.
Okay.
For the simple fact they're indecisive.
Yeah.
They be in the road, they're left, right, bam, they hit.
All they do is go across.
That's life. Make a decision. You can't hang out in the road without making a choice without getting hit.
Yes.
Okay. I like that analogy.
Yeah.
I like that analogy.
You know it brings on the biggest anxiety in a person, stress in a person?
What? Indecisiveness.
Lacking the ability to make a decision.
Indecisiveness, huh?
Yeah.
Squirrel got it bad.
Yeah.
I actually
You
didn't
gonna see
know that
one
about
of
squirrels.
Next time you see a squirrel,
You gonna see
So
that?
no, you do see that. Now that I'm thinking about it, you see that when they're in the tree. Like they just
they're quick.
Oh,
they are.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be a little quick on making a decision.
Squirrels be getting hit by cars.
Yeah.
I thought they got electrocuted.
That too.
Okay.
So yeah, man. Anything else you want to say to him, bro?
Hey, you know how they always say the glass half empty, a half full, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just got to pour that shit out and start over. Okay? Think about it. 75% of the planet is water. We got more. Pour that shit out. I don't care if it's your girlfriend, your baby mama, a job, maybe your kid. Pour that shit out and start over. Let's go.
Not the kids.
You just said the kids.
The kids.
Oh man, we got some bad seeds.
With Ken, the kids aren't nixable. Like everybody can get blocked.
Girl, I'm Miss Pat.
I already know.
F them kids.
Yeah, you got that.
That's his thing right there. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Give me my screen. Like always, Signature Brown Live on all platforms. Like, subscribe, follow. Also, leave a comment tonight. Let us know where you're from. Pretty much on all our platforms, Signature Brown Live. Also on Roku TV. Download the app, Gift TV. We coming to a stage, a cookout, boots on the ground near you. We got some boots.
When you say boots on the ground, you talking about that dance?
No, I'm just talking about boots on the ground.
I thought you talking about that line dance with the fans and all that.
I ain't got no fan, but come from Louisiana anyway. So yeah, we've been doing that a long time.
I seen the fella talk about that. He's talking about that dance is for women. No man need to have a fan.
Not with the fan, not with the fan.
Hey, if I see a dude with a fan,
You just made that noise. Go do it again.
I can't do it.
I don't know what you just did. Don't do it no more. Like, did you just make the noise?
No, but hey, my bracelet just fell off, bro.
Oh, okay. I was like, you heard that?
I did. I thought you had a real fan of
it. It was like a girl on the podcast when the wig came off.
Ooh.
Yeah, I went wham.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
oh my
saying?
God.
That's what she said.
Yeah, but I'm smoother than that. I just kept with the flow.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm excited to be here, man. There's so much going on in the world, but it's a new day.
Ooh, before we get into the topic, y'all, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Do you feel like if it was 100 of you, y'all could beat a gorilla?
I think so.
Yeah.
You think 100 KBs could beat a gorilla?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100?
Oh, he over here co-signing. 100 Kens can beat a gorilla.
Actually, 10 Kens can beat a gorilla.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get into today's topic.
We ain't gonna just go.
I'm smarter. I am smarter. I am smarter. He's stronger, but I'm smarter than a gorilla.
That's why we
Okay?
The dominant species. What you mean?
We're the dominant species because we have cognitive thinking.
There you go. So you don't think we're gonna try to use it?
Actually.
Yes, but 100. First of all, Ken said 10. He don't even need them last night.
I'm gonna need 10.
I'm gonna need 10. He want all 100.
Hey, I played video games when I was a kid. I'm gonna need some lives to be exposed quickly.
Hey.
So I see how this goes. Like, oh, he didn't
do too well.
Give me another one.
Hey,
come on.
It don't take me learn. It don't take me long to learn.
Yeah, I don't say, but hey, the first.
He gonna run through them 10 of you. I was gonna say he might eat 10 of y'all.
No, the first one,
eat.
Yeah, he gonna bite one.
Yes.
What are rules? Real quick.
What are rules? There are no rules.
No rules. He done.
You don't have any weapons. Y'all just in.
rules.
I am the weapon.
No, y'all just don't have any weapons.
I am the weapon.
He is the weapon.
With strategy, yeah, we've been doing this since the beginning. So
okay,
I take
there
our
you have
chance.
it, y'all. 10 Kens or 100 KBs, they could both beat a gorilla.
I'm going with 100.
I'm gonna tell you why. Animals. Now technically we say we smarter, right?
Yeah.
Actually, they are.
I don't agree with you on that one.
Watch this. Watch this.
Go ahead.
Watch since creation, right? They live on this planet for free. We pay for everything we get.
Yes, but they also shit in the forest. Can I say that? Like, I would like to.
But
I would
it's
like
for
to
free.
do that in the toilet.
But it's for free.
So Ken,
We did that to ourselves, though.
Hey, we pay for air. We pay for water.
Everything.
We pay for food. We pay for shelter. They pay
there's
for.
people that don't pay for that.
They pay for.
You ever been downtown, like across the street from Georgia Tech?
They got places in the world they don't pay for that either.
Listen.
I'm
You
Just
really gonna go
saying.
there?
They live like gorillas. They do.
Right.
We can't make the
If
comparison.
you're in Atlanta,
Okay.
if you're in Atlanta and you're homeless and you see Bash coming, okay?
Bite them.
Exactly. That's
You
your
probably
that's
gonna-
your come up.
You're going to get the same disease you get from them that you are from a gorilla too. So
That's not funny.
What?
it's not.
I'm not laughing at that.
She's actually crying.
Yeah.
Because 10 of you could beat a gorilla. This is insane, y'all. Please
I'm
get
going
into
with
the
100.
Hey.
I'm going to 100.
You ain't seen my resume.
What resume?
Hey, KB.
I am crying, y'all. Because
I'm going
there's
with 100.
no way.
That's the new thing. If anybody tuning in, make sure you leave a comment. We did bring up the topic about one gorilla, 100 men. My boy said all they need is 10 of him, but I'm going I'm going with 100. Strategy. But yeah, we've been doing this from the
Really?
beginning of time.
I'm feeling disrespected.
So I take my chances.
I'm feeling disrespected.
Hey, man.
Y'all, please get the camera. Oh my gosh.
You don't even know me that well.
There's no Ken. I don't need to know you. There's no way.
Bash.
Oh my gosh.
Bash.
I'm gonna get my life together. I really don't want to talk about this anymore because I'm gonna keep laughing, y'all.
Okay. That's a good. Hey, that's a.
I didn't mean to jump it off
It's
with
real
that.
though. It's real.
Hey,
I don't know who came up with that, but I'm like, who come up with this
But
stuff?
that just shows your level, the difference between faith and confidence. I just happen to be a Leo. I got both. You understand me? So when I say 10, I meant that. Okay? I'm a Leo. Okay? I'm not going, I need 100. Nah, they're going to get in the way. I got work to do.
Okay.
Let's go.
There you have it.
Right.
There you have it. 10 Kens,
There you
one
go.
gorilla.
Hey, that's all we need.
Hey, watch this.
Make it work.
Hell with one gorilla. Could you imagine 10 Kens and one woman?
Huh? That's on you, brother. You not laughing anymore? You not no more laughing? Man, don't want to play with that.
Hey, it just got real.
It just got real. Okay.
Let's get into the topic,
Let's
bro.
get into the topic. Boy, this buddy.
Yeah.
So the topic for the day is, who are you in my life? So we're asking the question because, people come in and out your life, but you need to start asking the question. Who and why and what? Answer all them questions. Why, who, what, when, and where are you in my life? Why did you show up? What are you here to do? There's reasons why people come in your life. People come to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. People come to distract.
Mm-hmm.
People come to frustrate.
Mm-hmm.
People come to hurt you. It's a lot of reasons. So the faster you can identify why a person comes in your life, I think the quicker we can get to where you need to be. But if a man, I'm talking to the men right now, men, if you got a purpose, vet the women, vet the people that comes in your life, because you are the sum total, they say, of the 5 people you hang around. So you need to know who you hanging around and where you going. And you only meet people where you headed. That's how I live life.
That's real. I feel like a lot of people are going to take this stance on the person they're dealing with, and a lot of you guys should look at your circle. And not of you guys, just everyone, even us. Like, you should look at your circle. We should look at our circle, and if they're not at least adding and multiplying, you need to figure out what category they fit in. And if they're subtracting and dividing in the wrong direction or the wrong ways, you got to nix them. It's an irrelevant relationship, especially in your adult life.
I ask both of y'all a question. You understand when a person comes in your life to divide, what that looks like?
Explain.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you asked the question. Give me an answer.
So a person coming in your life always gossiping, and now if a person talking about you, they coming back bringing that information, I mean, they probably talking about you too.
For sure.
Yeah.
So a person coming in to divide, because you don't have time. Like, I hang around people, they don't have time to be talking about nobody. We talking about money, business, how we going to expand our circle, our lineage. So you got to understand when people coming in to divide your household, divide pretty much your friendships, you got to be very careful of who you letting in your circle and what information they bringing you. It should be bringing you some good information.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
No, I got a question that you need to ask yourself when somebody comes into your life. Who sent you? You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Who sent you?
There's only what, 2 people that could have sent you.
Yeah. Who sent you? It ain't hard to tell, because I'm a firm believer. If I'm up to no good, and you my boy, right?
Yeah.
And I tell you I'm up to no good,
And you still.
and you tell me, "All right, dog, I got you. I got your back." You the devil.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But if you really my boy, hey, Ken,
We don't do.
you shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You know, you wrong. I'd be like, yeah, you're right, but I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah, but at least the person told you what was right.
Exactly.
That's a true friend.
But if you co-sign, I'm tell you something different, right? Somebody asked me recently. They was talking about being tempted, right?
Yeah.
No, the sin, right? I say the way you could tell if it's God or if it's Satan, God would never tempt you to sin. He would test you, but the end result would never be sin. You see what I'm saying? He'll test you on your morals, he'll test you on your character, but the end result would not be sin. Satan would tempt you, with the end result would be sin. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in a situation and you're like, well, if I do this, this is going to be sin, you know who it is.
Yeah.
But if you in a situation, if I do this, it's about my character, you know, it's about me as a person, then you know who that is. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, they like to blame everything on the devil.
No, everything ain't the devil.
Yeah, everything ain't the devil.
Definitely have to have accountability somewhere too.
Yeah, but if the end result is sin, it is not God. Go ahead. If the end result ain't even the end result. If you're in the midst of confusion, it is not God.
Yeah, confusion, division, almost the same.
Exactly.
God is not in the midst of confusion.
No, not at all.
He's very clear.
Yeah.
And he always gonna, that's one thing when people always ask me, how you know God? I say, well, God always gonna focus on your future. They're never gonna focus on what's right now in your past. He always gonna try to keep you stagnant right here and keep you thinking about what's going on behind you. You're looking back where you can't focus on what's in front of you. That's why God is a generational God. He's way out in front. The enemy always trying to mess with your mental, and he's a father of division and subtraction. He's always trying to take. They say he come to kill, steal, and destroy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he don't play. He don't play fair at all. So we gotta like say, who sent you? Try it. Next time somebody go, who sent you? They probably like, huh? Try it. That's it.
Who sent you?
I really want to talk to the women too. I feel like guys have more. Guys have an easier time knowing who sent this new person in their lives. Whereas women, women will hold on to bad relationships. And when I say relationships, I'm talking about the friendship relationships. Like those girls that you always go out and y'all get into it with somebody, or the girls that always call you and it's always gossip, or girl, why did I, or they're telling you what they did and it's always something shiesty or something like schemy. Ladies, you need to pay attention to who's in your circle, and you need to ask yourself, like, what do I really want to see? Who do I want to be? Because the people that you surround yourself with are who you are. Just remember that.
Say it again.
The people you surround yourself with, the people that you surround yourself with, that is who you are too.
So if you hanging out with a bunch of 304s,
those are hoes.
Uh-oh.
So
Can I say that?
Yeah.
but you did. So
You just said it.
So if you hanging out with a bunch of 304s, are you the bus driver? Are you the friend?
Now, as in my adult life, if I'm hanging out with a bunch of hoes, me too. For real. Now, in college it was different. Now, I had a boyfriend in college, but I would hang out with hoes because we hooped together. I mean, I don't know. There's nobody else on campus. Y'all are my friends. Y'all are my circle, and we still have one team, one goal. But the goal, one team, one goal for sure. However, outside of the court, outside of the one team, one goal on the court, we're still kicking it. We're still friends. We still this. We still that. I have a boyfriend. But I know you slept with 1, 2, 3, 4. I know you slept with a whole bunch of people. Me hanging out with, when you're younger, it's a little different. And those are the times where you get to figure out who you are and who you want to be. Now, in your adult life, ladies, I'm talking to ladies. Men will sit around and talk about making money and how to do this and how to elevate and how to... Y'all talk about what happened yesterday, gossip, where y'all finna go out to eat. Y'all talk about things that don't make you money, that don't give you substance. Stop watching Baddies and Zeus. Stop watching all that stuff on Zeus, y'all. The circle that you keep is who you are in your adult life. If you don't like if you look at your friend and you don't like what you see, just know that the people looking in on you see that with you too.
I tell you this. Women and men, next person come in your life, whatever, ask the question, who are you in my life? Simple. Just let them tell. They should better say something. They should better answer that question.
For sure.
Like, where we going? Like, I know where I'm going, but how could you add to me? Or are you coming in here to work with me, to team up with me, make some money with me, love me, support me? We got to put you somewhere in this, because that's how men operate. We're looking to see, men put women in categories so fast.
Ooh.
I know you. We do. I'm being honest. Women, we put, I guess women do the same. Women do the same.
I think it happens slower, but we do the same.
Slower?
So it's funny. I was just on the phone with my girl before I got here, and she's a stud. So it's so no. She's a stud. So it's so funny when she gives both perspectives. So one of the guys in our friend group.
That's really not possible.
Yeah, it is possible. It is possible. One of the guys in our friend group, she's just like, bro, like the first conversation you had with this girl, like. She told you all her problems. When a girl really likes you, she's going to act like she has the perfect life. She's not going to lay any problems on you. But that one that's giving you all those problems, she's trying to see if you're somebody that can fix it.
No. They're trying to see how deep your pockets is.
Right. Yeah. Who can fix the problem? The problems are always money will always fix the problem. Money fixes 99.9% of people's problems.
You know that's in the Bible, right?
So I didn't, but I appreciate the education.
Money answers all things.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so again, when a woman comes into your life, man, and they're laying out all these ailments and problems and all this stuff that they have to do or need or that's not the girl for you. And they're leading with money. They're trying to see what kind of problems you can help fix, and the girl that you want, she's gonna understand that you have money and she's gonna try and fix her own problems. As a man, it is your job to pay attention to that girl and try to step in and fix some problems. She should be paying attention to you. And if you're fixing problems, there's ample time for her to help with whatever you need. It could be so simple. That's the key.
Can I help?
You better help some problems.
Ladies, check this out, right? If you meet a guy and he's really into you, right? And he's close to you. He's close enough to see what your issues, what your problems are. You should not have to ask him to help you out, to level you out, to straighten you out. If he cared, that's what he's going to do. Okay? He's going to make sure you're good, you're at peace. That way, in the future, you can be suitable to help him. But if you don't care about your issues, you don't care about your problems, he's just going to catch and release. He can see you got some going on. You ever testify you got a problem? Oh wow, that's fucked up. Yeah, that's bad. Oh yeah, I hope you get that worked out.
Yeah. Tell me how that worked for you.
He just want to catch and release. Okay, but a real man that really cares, he come with answers and solutions. He's gonna fix that. But here's where the disrespect comes. The non-appreciation. You know what I'm saying? They act like, oh well, you supposed to do that. Like you ain't even my. Let me stop.
It depends. There are, if we're in a relationship and I'm doing a whole lot, there are problems that my man should fix, because in the event he doesn't fix this and I have to go out and I have to ask another man to fix it? Do I have to ask somebody else to fix it? Do I have to figure that out myself? In the midst of figuring out myself, am I going to run into someone manly that can probably fix it?
That's where that question come in at.
Who are you in my life? Absolutely.
Exactly. So that's a good question.
If he him,
I just really, and so I'm going to go there. Go ahead.
If he him, you ain't got no problems.
Now, also keep in mind, the women, we shouldn't have a whole bunch of problems. You're allowed 2 big ones and 5 little, but 5 collectively, 5 problems.
I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
Hold on. Go back.
If a woman has more than 2 big problems, like she didn't figure that out.
Like what?
Like what? Like, okay, if a woman is behind on rent and her car note, how did we get here? Those are 2 big problems. You need to get around so you can pay your rent.
She needs more income.
Okay, so
or revenue streams.
I think she's sitting on it. But yeah, go ahead.
If
she
needs more income or revenue, so
wait, hold on. What's she sitting on?
Because what did
no.
He put you on the spotlight.
What she said? I said she needs more revenue, more income, and you say she's sitting on it. What's she sitting on?
Sitting on her rent money. I'm just saying.
How?
Hey. Go ahead, man.
Well, we want to know what that means.
How she sitting on the rent money?
I heard a woman online saying a woman should never be broke because she's sitting on at least a couple of $100 every day.
What, like the furniture, the chair?
So no. He's saying it shouldn't be. You shouldn't sell it, but it shouldn't be free. But I'm an advocate for that too. You shouldn't sell it, but it shouldn't be free.
Yeah, a woman said that online. I was like, oh, yeah, a woman shouldn't be broke and shouldn't be begging and all that because she's sitting on a couple of $100.
But there's also so many ways not to get to the stuff what you sitting on. Yeah, that's a last resort. That's a last resort. You finna get evicted type of last resort. Like, you might have to throw it at somebody. I need a couple. You been doing this. You need to throw it because it's.
Leave that front door open and sign like we open.
No, that's what I'm saying. Lady saying that. I ain't see that coming until she said it. I was like, oh.
And you know the coldest thing a woman's not even the coldest thing. The smoothest thing a woman. I'm gonna say her name.
Oh boy.
No, much respect though. This is for Donna Hamilton. Okay.
You be saying the whole name.
She said to me one day, she go, I am not high maintenance, but I am not low maintenance either.
Period.
There is some maintenance. I said, I can respect that.
Say that again, bro.
She said, I am not high maintenance, but I'm not low maintenance either. There is some maintenance. Yeah, I can respect that.
That's real.
And then you should ask that question. Who are you in my life?
So I feel like when we date people, they should be able to do something in all categories. They should be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide.
Ooh, I like that.
Well, go ahead on. Expound on that.
Let me help you with one. They should be able to subtract the bullshit.
Yeah, for sure. They should be able to subtract bullshit, multiple women. They should be able to subtract some tasks that you as a man have to handle. They should be able to subtract some tasks that you as a woman have to handle. There should be things that neither of you have to do all of. Like, how that's where I believe in 50-50. If this doesn't get done,
you believe in 50-50?
So that is where 50-50. 50-50 is not monetary. Okay, 50-50 means if something in the household, if something didn't get paid, if somebody didn't get tucked in, whatever you didn't do, I'm gonna do. Whatever I didn't do, I need you to do. But at the end of the day, everything needs to be done.
Let's do this. Let's get rid of 50-50.
I don't like that verbiage, but everything needs to be done, and I don't care if
it's a partnership.
That's it.
Because if my man's not home and the trash needs to be taken out, I'm gonna do it. If I'm
gonna get mad because I do that with my mom. I come home and my mom done took the trash out and set it outside. Mom, why you take trash out? I was coming. I'm home. I get mad. I don't like when women take trash out.
I'm the woman that's still gonna do that, but I probably have all your stuff set out upstairs. Probably ran you a bath. I probably did all this stuff to where you're upset, but you finna go upstairs and be like, she loves me, cause I do.
I just don't like women taking out trash.
That just then that that's a thing with you. But as far as in a general term, I just really feel like whatever you don't get done, that person should. Whatever that person didn't get done, you should be able to get done. Period.
Yeah. Okay, I feel that. But yeah, but I don't like 50-50. I like partnerships. Because if we're partnering this, if we're a part of this and we're in this together, if I'm at 80%, all I need is 20. And you got that, we good.
Correct.
But if I'm at 10, I'm gonna need you to run 90.
But we don't need to put a number on it. We don't have to put a number on it. 100% of the tasks have to get done. You should be able to add, subtract, multiply, divide if you are my person.
Yeah.
There's no cop outs. I don't care if you don't do it. For your person, do it.
Ooh, okay. Say it again.
What about your neighbor?
Forceful. Do it.
What about your neighbor?
Yes, you can.
What about your neighbor?
What about my neighbor?
Are you gonna do it for your neighbor?
The current neighbor that I have, yes, because I mean, I'm not gonna say anything, but the current neighbor that I have, absolutely, they're like family.
Oh, literally.
But a random neighbor, I mean, that's not my person. That's not my significant other. It depends.
But people argue like, well, the Bible says to love your neighbor as yourself.
There's a lot of things that people take and live by in the Bible. There's a lot of things that people kind of bypass in the Bible too. I live a wholesome life. I live a wholesome life, and I talk to my Creator every day. That's all. But as far as knowing the people, knowing who somebody is that walked into my life, you know, at my person, and I'm young enough to where I want my person to be able to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. But in the older years, maybe y'all not multiplying and dividing as much. But I still want to do all four in the category.
Okay. If y'all tuning in, we have a good topic. People come in your life, you need to ask that question. Who are you in my life? What are you here for? Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Are you here to add, subtract, multiply, divide? You here to build with me? You here to be a partner? You here to be a foe? Or enemy? Let me know. Let me know so we can get past this and get on to business, because we got to be about our Father's business. So put a comment down, call in. Hey, let us know where you're from. We're having a good conversation right now.
Your significant other shouldn't cost you. They should be able to add to your finances.
Say it again.
Your significant other should not cost you. They should be able to add to your finances. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but a man really don't care how much money you make. Just don't be broke.
Hey, you want to hear something funny?
Go ahead.
I saved money when I got out of my last situation. It's like I found an extra $1,100 a month I'm like, whoa.
And that's insane. That's crazy.
That was like, whoa.
When people come together, you should be able to add and build, and there should be no subtraction. The only subtractions that should happen are negative subtractions. Literally. I don't get it. So the multiple women, like, now you don't have to deal with multiple women, multiple men. You feel me? You don't have to worry about going home alone. You don't have to worry about eating at night or having to come home and cook dinner. Being in a partnership, being in a relationship should be easy. And I'm confused as to how we got so far off of track.
But we're not asking these questions. We're not vetting the people. We're not sitting down and counting the calls. We're not sitting down. What you got?
And so
what you got? And let's see what we got, so we see are we compatible? You might be going left, I'm going right. That ain't gonna work.
But how many times is she going left? Is she going left 3 times so she can be on your right? Because we just did the same thing. She took a little longer to get there.
No, she need to be going right in the first place.
Hey, when we play this back, I want to see that look that you just gave her when she said that.
She gotta be going right the first time. Like, you can't be trying to teach ducks how to fly with eagles. You need to find some eagles that's already flying and teach them how to fly.
Eagles should be with eagles and ducks should be with ducks. However, ducks can fly too. So y'all be getting confused, being like, all right, they can fly. That's an eagle. It's not. It's a duck.
They can fly, but they can't. They can't soar.
They can't soar.
Okay,
they only go so high.
Yeah.
The geese that be in formation, they're not soaring. Oh, the geese and the ducks are two different things. My bad. The goose and the ducks are different.
So you know all these different. That's how life is too. Well, I thought he was
but they all birds. Like they all birds.
See, look.
It could be a chicken.
See.
It could be flightless.
See, basically, she said they all cousins.
They all cousins?
Yeah.
Nah, it levels to it.
Just make sure if you a chicken, get a chicken. You an eagle, get an eagle.
So eagles,
all birds ain't the same bird.
I bet them eagles ask some questions to a chicken.
I bet them
Why
eagles
are you in my life? What we doing?
No, why you
frustrate me down here.
no the eagle asked the chicken.
What?
Why are you on the ground?
Can you come up?
You got feathers. You can't fly.
Yeah,
Hey,
like
what you think he's saying? But the bird, chicken got to be looking at the eagle. Why you always up there?
Because they be
That's a horrible
eating
conversation.
y'all down there.
I see that don't even mix.
it ain't much of a conversation.
What kind of conversation is it?
You can't have
Actually,
one. But this is what people do. And then they come together and they try to have duck and chicken and eagle conversations. And the conversation doesn't converse because y'all are two different people.
And that's what we trying to do. Mix that and eagle sitting down with a chicken. So what we doing all day?
But you know when it all comes together?
What?
On Thanksgiving. You get a turducken.
But you're not eating no eagles. The eagle cannot be eaten. The eagle is protected.
See? What you just said, man?
You get a turducken. You never had a turducken?
No, man.
You never had a
Turducken is
turkey,
crazy.
a duck, and a chicken all put together as one? Like, you never heard of turducken?
I don't believe you had one.
Yeah, I did.
Where? Who is making turduckens?
I had it. I had it at the Hilton at Walt Disney World Village once. I had it in Cancun. I was in Cancun for Thanksgiving, and they made a turducken.
Stop saying it.
Yeah, I had
don't
a
like the
turducken.
word.
See,
I had a turducken.
So that was kind of stuff people mating and creating.
Mating and creating turduckens.
So basically, you can get all the cousins at one time.
See.
And create a turducken.
I had a couple cousins.
I don't know where this man.
Then y'all end up raising turduckens. That sounds difficult.
And that's why the eagle go back up top.
That be like it's too much going on out here.
You elevate.
I see what happened.
I'm about to fly away.
Yeah,
no.
I can't say that here.
But no, on the real, when we first came up with this topic, I did a personal self-assessment of individuals in my life, right? And I came up with the conclusion, some of y'all about to get the eviction notice, okay? Because some of y'all ain't shit in my life.
So go that blacklist.
Oh, yeah. No, really though. You have to sit there. You don't have to confront nobody. You just do an evaluation, like you say, the plus, the minus, like that. But it's like we have people in our life that we just become familiar with. Mm-hmm. We get comfortable with. And the baddest thing about being familiar, you don't want familiar spirits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you get comfortable with something you need not be comfortable with. That actually you have the wrong people in your life, in your circle, they become like Novocaine, right? You're at the dentist's office and you have pain, right? And they give you Novocaine to take away the pain so they can do the work, right? You're still in pain, but you're not feeling it. Like when Malcolm X gave the analogy, he says, now you can suffer in peace. And you have people in your life that you casually suffer with in peace. Because your connection with them, they're like Novocaine in your life. Life be fucked up, but they make you comfortable in a fucked up place.
So can I build? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Again. I didn't want you to say that again.
Oh, life be fucked up. Don't be with people to make you comfortable in a fucked up place.
I want to build off that. I grew up in the hood. When you go back to the hood, they all, collectively, they all cool with each other. They all friends. When you meet the people that have elevated in life, they're normally loners. They do have a friend group, but on a normal basis, you see them alone. The people that flock in groups, they're normally, it's their Novocaine. You got a problem and I got a problem. We gonna bounce our problems off of each other. The whole world is crazy because it can't be us. It is y'all. Go be a loner and figure it out for real. Yeah. A circle of negativity doesn't realize they're negative. We're all just having fun.
Can I say something? Mm-hmm. She said a circle of, I'm telling you the first thing I thought. A circle of broke people, you broke. You're gonna always be broke. Because you hang out with broke people. Yeah. Okay? And you said something was broke activity. What you said it was?
Oh, Lord. Sex.
Yep. Unprotected sex is
broke people activity. Yeah. But if you broke and you hang around broke people, you broke. And you always going to be broke. You know? It's like, I aspire to be great because I see greatness. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I don't look at people that's down and aspire to be down. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I ain't built like that. I'm not. I hate people. They will not celebrate. I said it just now. They won't celebrate you in the high praise when you high. when you win, they won't celebrate you, but they will comfort you and celebrate you in a low place.
We knew you was coming back, bro.
Let me show you. Classic.
Crazy.
Let me show you the classic. You in the hood, you come home from college. Oh, what, you smarter than us now?
Yeah.
What, you gonna be my boss now? You think you run it?
Yeah.
But you in the hood, you come home from prison, they throwing a party.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, make it make sense. They celebrate you in the low place. Them are not your friends.
Those aren't. Those are also people that have had opportunities that they squandered because they did let people get to them by saying, "Oh, so now you smarter than us. Oh, so now you this, now you that. Now you didn't forget where you came from." And it's like I could never forget where I came from, but I am smarter than you because I went off and did something different rather than stay here. You know, I hate to say we all have the first 18 years. Some people's 18 years are definitely a lot harder than others, but you can get out. You can get out, and you can't blame anybody else for your life except for you. We have to be accountable for the decisions that we make and the people that we let into our lives. So those people that you let into your life, look at them. Do they add, subtract? Do they multiply? Do they divide?
It don't take long either. Why we think it takes so long?
It doesn't, because we give chances. We give. So when I say we, collectively, I do feel like humans give chance after chance after chance, and especially in adult years, you get so scared of being alone. It's not me, but a lot of people get scared of being alone, and even though you hurt me, you're familiar. You're familiar, and so I'm just gonna keep going back to that. I'm gonna keep going back to that because it's familiar, even though you're subtracting from my life.
No, I'm good.
I had a man that subtracted so much from my life, and I remember he looked at me. He looked at me one day, and he was like, "You would be devastated if I stopped coming back here."
I'm sorry. Did he put you in the negative?
Devastated.
Booze you up.
Do we know the? Don't do that. But yes,
he put you in the negative. Huh?
It was just he was subtracting from my mental. He was subtracting from my, he would need help from time to time, and I'm a person that's gonna help. Like you're mine. I'm gonna help you for sure. Because when I need help,
was there a ring?
You said you gonna get you one of them. Did you say that earlier?
I want me. You took care of everything.
No, I didn't. Not everything.
You ever been in a relationship?
No, I don't even want to spin it like that. But if he needed help, I would have it because he would help me sometimes. He would help me out. Yeah, for sure.
And listen, this is worldwide. I'm looking for a female that can take care of everything. Just for a little while, I want to know what it feel like. I'll make it back up to you. Just let me chill. Let me relax. Let me see what it feel like. Just to have a woman that can just handle shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to double back. I'm going to give you whatever you put out, but I just want to see what it feels like to be a dude that's just taking care of a woman.
Now, what you going to do when all the women start
I was gonna say,
inboxing us?
Y'all, let me help.
When they start coming,
I'm gonna help. Y'all, this man got 8 bedrooms, and he just needs somebody to help out. That's it. He said he's gonna make it back up to you.
Yeah,
that's a good number. That's his number
8 bedrooms and 9 bathrooms.
Yeah, truth don't lie. Now.
Hey, I just want somebody to say, you know what, Ken, I got it.
They gonna still need you to pay your own rent. Or I'm sorry, you gonna have to pay the mortgage in your 8 bedroom house.
Yeah, I ain't paid rent there. Yeah, but no, really though. I was really just kidding, but I'm still serious. I want a woman with the ability.
Yeah,
you don't have to do it. I just want you to have the ability to do so. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the back of my mind.
You good?
If like a couple years ago, I was out of work for 5 months doing surgery, chemo, and all that. And I was in a full-blown relationship and marriage. I still had to pay every bill for 5 months. I'm in a hospital. I'm in my hospital bed like,
yeah, absurd.
Paying. What? Y'all gotta take some more blood?
He was also in the hospital, and she did not push the wedding back. She didn't push the wedding back. My first red flag, but neither here nor there.
I never thought of that.
What? My man is in the hospital, and I'm just concerned about my ring?
I was the best man in the wedding.
Hey, I got it. Hey,
how many carats there was?
You hoes give us
7
a bad
carats.
name.
So I was,
Wait, back up. What'd you say?
You want to hear it twice?
Sure.
You hoes give us a bad name. Give me my camera.
Oh, Lord.
Give it to me. You hoes give us a bad name. That man was in the hospital bed, and you was concerned about your ring. If you have a good man in your life, take care of him. Can you stop playing?
Oh.
Thank you.
You all right, man? You know, bad don't like.
You better quit.
Yeah.
You better quit.
I'm back. All right,
It's
I'm
a
back.
clown.
But no, really though. All jokes aside, though, right? We really have to do an assessment of everybody in our lives. We have to be willing to give out eviction notice. You know what I'm saying? I tell every dude, any woman you involved with, you need to be a plus in her life.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't work out, okay, you add it to her life, to her situation. You see what I'm saying? But if you always took away from her, always divided, you
She'll
can
never forget that.
you can never go back. You see, like I tell a dude, like you sit there, oh, I'm a player. I'd have had this chick, had this woman, right? I was like, okay, out of all the girls that you ever had, how many can you go back to?
Mm-hmm.
Well, not. So you wasn't playing them; they played you. And when you got played out, you were done.
Thank you.
Now, every woman I ever had, I could go back to, except for one, because I don't want that bitch.
But you could go back if you wanted.
No, I'm never.
No, okay.
That's like escaping hell. Then want to go back for vacation,
just in case.
I'm good. That was the evilest woman I ever known.
So Blue Truck was. Oh my God! And so it's crazy.
You're in the Blue Truck again.
In the setting, in friend settings, in regular normal life, he was a great person. And then behind closed doors, it would be like a flip that switch. Like
Should have kept the door open.
But this is also, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. The day he was in my kitchen cooking, and he had long dreads. When he was in my kitchen cooking, and he hit one of these.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, we can't. I can't. He was already light skinned. Like, we can't do this.
Wait.
You say what?
Wait,
this ain't the one.
I don't do
this is
light
not
skin
the
men.
one with the crying in the shower and.
I got a whole lot of stories about a few men.
Did you emasculate that man?
Did I emasculate him?
Yeah, that's why he was sitting in the shower crying like a little bitch.
How could I emasculate a grown man?
Really?
Are you somebody I can emasculate?
Hell to the no.
Are you somebody I can? Okay, so with that being said, how is it that little old me? No,
we called it.
Told that man I was leaving, and he went and sat in the shower. Turned the shower on and sitting in the tub. What are you doing?
We call it the bash.
She asked him what he doing.
Hold up. We gonna call that the bash effect.
The bash effect.
I'm leaving.
It was just so weird.
We're gonna put that clip on there.
It was so weird.
Remember to put that clip right there. Just call him Purple Rain.
When people subtract in your life, when people start dividing in your life, those are people that you need to get rid of.
Yeah.
And I don't care how long y'all been friends. I don't care what kind of DNA they got. I don't care if they your family. Oh well.
So if you just tuned in, y'all, we having a conversation about who are you in our lives. You know, we got people that come in your life to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. You got people coming in your life to help you, support you, to be a partner, to be a helpmate, to be all these things that you need. But then there's other people that come in your life to take them things away. Then it becomes to steal, kill, and destroy. We got to know quickly, why are you in my life? You need to start asking that question. All you need to do is mentally to see, like, okay, is this person helping me? Okay. Is this a good vibe? Like they talk about, we talking about vibe. Is this a good energy?
And
pray about it. Just ask that person to pray. Let's pray together. See what they do then.
Okay.
Let's pray. I bet they look at you crazy, like, huh?
Some people pray alone, though.
Nah, you can't be heaven and hell at the same time.
You have to pay attention to the conversations that you have with these people too. And because if you're confused about whether, it's not hard. It's really not hard. Once you start asking yourself, do they add? Do they subtract? Do they multiply? Do they divide? It's really easy to pinpoint those conversations. They call you with gossip. What are they adding? That's negativity. Also, are they calling you with gossip about somebody they hang out with? Because guess who's the topic of the conversation when they hang out with that person? You. There's a lot that goes into it, and you need to know your circle. You need to know your circle because you are that circle. Whatever people think about it, you're a part of it.
I think I got something.
Go ahead.
Can I get a cameraman? Okay. Cheat code. Okay. When somebody comes into your life, right? This is what you're looking for. You might want to write this shit down. You want somebody that's going to multiply your money, divide your responsibility, subtract from your stress, and add to your peace. Do not tell me to say that shit again.
Say that again.
You want somebody that's going to multiply your money, divide your responsibility, subtract from your stress, and add to your peace. If they ain't doing all four of them, catch and release.
Okay. Also, y'all
get you that shirt.
Catch and release.
Catch it like,
That's
we
gonna be
fishing?
funny.
He's a fisherman.
Singleton, catch and release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and it's gonna be a fish hook with like a
No,
girl
for
at the
real.
end of the hook.
Oh,
It'll be good. Yeah, it'll be good. No, I got you. Yeah.
There you go.
ATBapparel.com, y'all. But no,
Yeah.
I got you. That's gonna be good.
Couple girls. I like a couple on the
Oh,
line.
okay, this is gonna be. I'm gonna put 3 of them
Oh,
on the
Lord.
hook.
Yeah.
Also, I want to kind of build off of what you said. On average, and I'm gonna look at what side it was, but on average, you are 15% smarter when you hang out with superior people.
That's true.
On average, you
that.
are 50%. You're what did it say?
I just heard that.
I'm so sorry. You're 50% more likely to make bad decisions when you hang out with people that are your lesser, pretty much. So just being around people that are better than you. So, and I need you guys not to view it as intimidating. I know, especially with men, you being around people that are maybe smarter than you, are better than you, have more money than you, it can be intimidating. But you hanging out with those people, guess what they're gonna show you how to do? Get like them. Guess what they're gonna show you what not to do? They're gonna show you exactly what not to do, because 9 times out of 10, those successful people have been where you don't want to go. If you don't listen, they're gonna watch you learn. Oh, I think I got that from one of them, y'all.
You know where they came from. But you know what though? Successful people are not gonna let you hang around with them and you're not being successful.
Correct.
They will cut you loose. They will cut you loose. They won't let you hang around.
Successful people also need somebody for something.
Mentorship.
Across the board. Across the
Mentorship.
board. So anything that you need, like I'm sure you have a guy you call for it, a person you call for it. You might have to Google a few things, but I'm sure there people that you can call for things.
Okay.
Yeah. So they'll have a job for you.
What do you mean? When I need something done or I need something to happen?
Yeah.
You know who I call the most?
Who?
My son.
But you also, that's somebody that spent ample time with you. Take the son part out. That's just somebody that spent ample time with you, so he knows how to do a lot of things. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an asset in your life. He's still an asset in your life.
Yeah.
Yes, he was all kids are liabilities at one point, but we raise our liabilities up into be assets, and that is the goal. That's the key.
See, you give me the hint for next week's show.
Ooh, hint.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Next week. Hey, tune in next week, right? The question is going to be, what do we really owe our kids?
I like that.
You got a week to think about it. Let that load. What do you really owe your kids? And then I'm going to double back on that and ask the question later, what do your kids owe you?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Ambassador, the thing you said where if you hang around people smarter than you, become 15% smarter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw this out there. If you hang around dumb people, you become 50% dumber. Because you already know they're dumb and you're hanging with them. They made the movie Dumb and Dumber for a reason. Dumber was 50% dumber than dumb. Let it load. Let's go.
And they hung together.
Real quick, y'all, too. I know I mentioned previously to stop watching stuff on Zeus. I don't want to nix the whole channel, but a lot of that stuff is mind numbing. When you talk to intelligent people, and I'm gonna encourage you guys, anybody that consistently watches it, take a month off of Zeus.
It's called Zeus? I have never.
So Zeus Network, yes. Zeus Network has Baddies and Jocelyn's Cabaret are the two like really big ones.
I have not watched.
But
that's the one that look like a dude.
I'm not gonna lie, Jocelyn don't look like no dude.
Wait,
her doctor did an amazing job.
Well, she got real strong features or something like that.
Jocelyn Hernandez? Stevie.
Yeah, she got strong features.
If you say so.
I would
you
check
seen her lately?
Not lately, but they got rid of the Adam's
she
apple.
Be necking on Zeus.
They got rid of the Adam's apple.
So that's one thing about Zeus. They don't blur anything. It's uncut, if you will.
So that's fans only for free.
Ish. I mean,
Ish.
I was gonna tell y'all, stop watching it. Stop watching it. A lot of it is mind numbing. All those women do is argue and fight, and oh gosh, they argue.
The we painting.
So
women watching.
And it's hurtful to me. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you get it out.
I'm gonna buy.
I keep up from time to time.
I'm finna watch it with
but
the
it's
volume
hurtful
off.
to me because a lot of foreigners, a lot of people that are not from this country, that's all that they see with black women. That's all they see.
Tell them men to do what?
Hey, if you're gonna watch that show, according to what Bash just said, the content on there, just watch it with the volume off. You only going for the visuals.
Yeah, we're visual.
Yeah.
And it's Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's mostly baddies that's goofy, but Jocelyn's Cabaret, yeah, uncut. They're all strippers. They're strippers and hoes, and they'll tell you. And
Strippers and hoes.
yeah, so one of them girls was like, "I don't dance. I get my money off the dresser." It's like, okay, so you don't go shake your ass. You just go pop that. Okay.
See, that's called busting that open.
To each their own. Stop watching that, ladies. It is very mind numbing, and go read a book. Go read a book. Listen to a podcast. Mm-hmm.
This podcast, okay?
You'd be surprised.
She said you become 15% smarter hanging around intelligent people. How much smarter would you be watching Singleton Brown live? We got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding on some real shit. I'm talking about some everyday life stuff that you deal with. I'm going to say what you scared to say, and I'm going to tell you to do what you scared to do because I done it already. Okay? Singleton Brown Live. We give you the real on the real. Okay? I ain't
real
cutting.
on the real.
You like that, don't you?
That's cool.
Real on the real? Yeah, check out them reels, though.
And you're fishing.
That's going to be a good shirt. It's going to be a good shirt, y'all, for sure.
That's it. Catch and release. Real on the real.
Catch and release, and on the back, it's going to have the little fishing pole, and I'm going to put 3 little girls.
That's real.
3 girls at the bottom.
Don't say little girls.
My bad. I cleaned it up. 3 girls at the bottom. 3
Say women.
3 little motherfuckers down there.
Okay.
Any closing remarks?
Yeah. Go ahead, man. Ladies first.
Oh, I mean, I'm good. I think I've talked to these ladies enough. Ladies, pay attention to your circle. I feel like we are more of the culprit than guys. Guys will nix relationships in a heartbeat. But women, for whatever reason, we like to hang on. Also, y'all, ladies, if you don't have good friends, if you don't have a friend group, you're probably the problem. Do some self-reflection and understand if you're subtracting and dividing in people's lives. Stop it.
Okay. Accountability, huh?
Accountability.
All right.
We gotta hold these hoes. We gotta hold these women accountable.
You got to.
All I want to say is make sure you vet your circle, and you might have to be an eagle sometime. You might have to be alone sometime, and come back to the circle. Go get some help. Go scout out some better friendships, partnerships to expand the group. Go learn something new. Take a class. Just don't sit there and just be the same as you were last year. That's another thing. Nothing stayed the same. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. You're either growing or you're dying. So just remember that. Everything changes. Your circle, your people, your circumstances. So make sure you're doing your part in your circle. Don't be the one to cause it to wither away.
That's real. Doing your part in your
I got one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I normally have a comment for the men. This is actually for the women, okay? Our topic is, who am I in your life, right? Women, evaluate the men in your life, okay? Do they make your life better? Do they make your life easier? Some of you women out there have been in survival mode so long that you would not allow a man to be him in your life. Sometimes to get what you never had, you're going to have to accept what you never received. I'm going to say it again. To you women, to get what you never had in life, you're going to have to accept what you have never received. You got women out there that have never been properly loved. Okay?
That's real.
And they reject any sign of love. You see what I'm saying? Because they never had it. Yeah, they got kids, but they never had love. You see what I'm saying? And there's men out there that's trying to be plus for women, but they're not accepting it because their walls are up. They've been in survival mode and they've been through so much trauma and drama in their life where a man would get tired of trying to do good for them. So as you do a self-evaluation to the man in your life, really pay attention to who that man really is. And leave them YNs alone. Let's go.
Okay.
Can King, you got your topic for next week?
Oh, next week's live. Hey, you got a topic next week?
Yeah, tell them. Go ahead.
Hey, next week's live. What do we really owe our kids? I'm gonna leave it at that. You got a week to think about it. Meanwhile, while you think about it, tell your mom and them and everybody like, subscribe on all platforms, okay? And when you go on that Roku and you get on Gift TV app, check out our shows. Leave comments, okay? Matter of fact, if you got a cookout and it's in Atlanta, because I am not traveling to some of you, I don't know. I may go to Carolina though. I'll go to Carolina, okay? I ain't going to Louisiana. No disrespect. But I go to Carolina for some barbecue, okay? We would definitely come to the cookout.
I like that.
And we're going to bring Bash with us.
Oh, yeah. Somebody cooking. Bash going to be there. I might be in somebody's briefcase, they pocket, they purse. Bash coming. I'm going to be there.
Oh, my God.
So we good. All my hearts clear?
Yes.
I think so. I think we gave him some good stuff today.
Okay.
Yes.
So who are we?
We are Singleton.
And I'm Brown.
And I'm Bash.
And we was live.
And now we're not.
Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
Bye.
Boom.